Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, one of entertainment's most high-profile couples, are joining forces on a new project that has already sparked widespread buzz in Hollywood and beyond. The beloved pair, known for their successful music careers and their highly publicized romance, are now stepping into film production with a modern-day remake of the iconic 1939 musical classic The Wizard of Oz. The news has sent waves of excitement through both the music and film industries, with fans eager to see how Shelton and Stefani will reimagine a story that has charmed generations for over 8 decades. While the original film, starring Judy Garland as Dorothy Gale, has remained a cultural touchstone, the idea of revamping it with a contemporary twist and incorporating Shelton and Stefani's creative input has opened up conversations about how timeless classics can be reshaped for new audiences. The power couple behind the project. Blake Shelton, the country music superstar who spent over a decade as a coach on The Voice, and Gwen Stefani, the multi-platinum pop and fashion icon, are no strangers to collaboration. Since meeting on The Voice in 2015, their chemistry has extended from television into their music careers and personal lives, culminating in their marriage in 2021. Together, they have released several duets that blend their unique styles, showing how their contrasting musical backgrounds, country and pop rock, can merge harmoniously. Now, their decision to take on The Wizard of Oz is being seen as the next big chapter in their creative partnership. According to early reports, Shelton and Stefani are not only producers, but will also appear in the film, though the extent of their roles has not yet been confirmed. Industry insiders suggest that Shelton may be involved in shaping the soundtrack, bringing his country flair to the timeless songs of Oz, while Stefani's flair for bold visuals and theatricality could heavily influence the film's design and direction. Why The Wizard of Oz? The choice to remake The Wizard of Oz is ambitious, considering the original's enduring popularity and its status as one of the most celebrated films in cinematic history. The story of Dorothy, her little dog Toto, and their journey down the yellow brick road alongside the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion remains deeply ingrained in American pop culture. Its themes of courage, friendship, and the search for home are as relevant today as they were in 1939. Shelton and Stefani reportedly believe that a fresh retelling will allow modern audiences, particularly younger viewers, to experience the story through a new lens. There is also speculation that the remake may incorporate new musical elements, possibly even original songs alongside the classics like Over the Rainbow. Given Stefani's history of pushing boundaries in both music and fashion, many fans anticipate a visually striking and innovative take on the fantastical land of Oz. Meanwhile, Shelton's grounded sensibilities could lend a unique charm to the film, balancing spectacle with heart. A modern spin on a timeless tale. While details remain under wraps, rumors suggest that the remake may not follow the original film line by line, but rather take inspiration from the broader Wizard of Oz universe created by author L. Frank Baum. This could mean expanding on certain characters, reimagining the setting with modern visuals, or even updating the storyline to resonate with today's audiences. Film analysts predict that Stefani could play a role akin to Glinda the Good Witch, given her glamorous persona, while Shelton might be suited for a role such as the Scarecrow, or even a narrator figure. Whether these guesses hold true remains to be seen, but what's clear is that the couple's involvement is already giving the project significant star power. Industry buzz and fan reaction. Reactions from fans have been mixed but largely enthusiastic. Many are thrilled by the idea of Shelton and Stefani stepping into the film world, noting their ability to connect with audiences through charisma and authenticity. Social media has been flooded with speculation about casting, possible musical styles, and how the film will balance honoring the original with carving out a unique identity. Critics, however, have noted the challenges of remaking such a beloved film. Previous attempts to revisit Oz, such as The Wiz in 1978 and Disney's Oz the Great and Powerful in 2013, received varied responses, proving that audiences can be protective of the source material. Still, with Shelton and Stefani at the helm, many believe the couple's crossover appeal could make this adaptation stand out. Hollywood insiders also point out that Shelton and Stefani's fan bases span across different demographics: country fans, pop enthusiasts, fashion followers, and reality TV viewers, making the project a potential blockbuster in terms of audience reach. Potential casting and creative team. Though no official cast list has been released, speculation runs rampant. Who might step into the ruby slippers of Dorothy? Will the Tin Man, Lion, and Scarecrow be portrayed by fellow musicians or established Hollywood actors? Given Shelton and Stefani's connections in the music industry, some predict cameos or even starring roles for fellow artists. The couple's friendships with other stars from The Voice could open doors for familiar faces to join the project. Meanwhile, their connections in fashion and entertainment suggest that the film's aesthetic will be cutting-edge and visually dazzling. Behind the scenes, the production is reportedly recruiting a mix of seasoned Hollywood professionals and fresh talent to ensure the remake feels both respectful and inventive. While the director has not yet been named, rumors indicate that the couple is eyeing someone with experience in both musicals and fantasy storytelling. The Music of Oz, country meets pop. One of the most talked about aspects of this project is the soundtrack. Music has always been at the heart of The Wizard of Oz, with Over the Rainbow becoming one of the most iconic songs in film history. With Shelton and Stefani involved, fans can expect a soundtrack that blends genres in unexpected ways. Industry sources suggest the duo may record duets for the film, blending Shelton's signature country sound with Stefani's pop-rock style. This genre fusion could give the film a unique identity, ensuring it appeals to a wide spectrum of listeners. There's also speculation that they may invite other popular artists to contribute, making the soundtrack a star-studded affair that could stand on its own as a chart-topping album. A risk worth taking. Remaking The Wizard of Oz is no small task. The original film is so deeply cherished that any attempt at reimagining it carries the weight of enormous expectations. Yet, Shelton and Stefani's willingness to embrace the challenge shows their ambition to expand their creative legacies beyond music. Hollywood observers note that the entertainment industry has been increasingly leaning on familiar stories and franchises, banking on nostalgia while reimagining classics for new generations. In that sense, Shelton and Stefani's project fits neatly into a larger trend while also standing out because of their unique star power and personal story. Looking ahead, production on the film is expected to begin within the next year, with a tentative release date still to be determined. Early conversations hint at a theatrical release complemented by a strong streaming presence, ensuring the film reaches the widest possible audience.